Hi everyone, I'm back and I wanted to show you some of the additions to my collection. There are three types of things that I want to mainly talk to you about. I want to tell you today a little bit more about Exquisite brand, which is a very English brand. It's purely English brand, and I want to show you what I've got so far from the collection, and also just talk to you a little bit about orchids. Orchids is my passion, as you know. I love orchids. I've got several orchids at home as flowers, house plants, but also I collect brooches, orchid brooches. Just let me move the camera a little bit here. Okay, I had a little video about my orchids and my different jewelry. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm just going to show one of the items which I have already shown before, and there is a reason it's here. But first of all, talk to you about my recent additions. So I had this blue orchid before, and I also had little clips. One of them I've lost to my great sadness, but I could probably wear it together, just clip it on, and I don't know, somehow I love that one. They're also handmade, the same as Exquisite brand I'm going to talk to you about, and they are very different. You see the two different brooches I bought, and I can wear with these clips. Probably that one I can wear with this. So that's one set. I also had pink orchid with 5 leaves, some of them 3, some of them 5. 5 is mainly. And most recently I bought that purple one, and purple is very sort of subtle purple, very beautiful. And separately I managed to find earrings, clip-on earrings. It's very rarely I find orchid earrings, but I am so happy because this looks like a proper set, which should be probably set in the first place. But so I am very happy I got them together now. It's like a family reunited, and I'm gonna wear it with great pleasure. It's very neutral, but it's certainly cool. With you want to wear it with gold. It's silver kind of family. There are some more orchids in my my collection. I'm not entirely sure why I bought this one. I was just bought by Coro. I really like the Coro, and it's not very expensive. It wasn't. It was something like £5 or something. It's vintage, but I'm not entirely sort of jumping up and down with it. It's probably one of the orchids which I will probably wear with others, maybe with this one. I quite like that one. So that is also vintage orchid, just cream enamel with gold-plated middle part. This one is a tiger lily. Is quite unusual. It's more of an oriental orchid. Orchids, by the way, you wear the flower down. That's how they look in real life. I can show you. I don't think it's necessary. I think everybody. I've got some orchids behind me, but I think everybody knows how they look. You don't wear them like that. You wear them down. So that's how they look. It could look like that actually. That's quite pretty. It's quite pretty. And this one is my favorite. I did Russian video, and I was trying to show things with magnifying glass, so you appreciate the actual beauty of that item. I absolutely love this orchid. It's beautiful color. The color is warm. It's really beautiful orchid. That turquoise part in it there, it just makes it so unusual. And you can see the detail. It's so gorgeous. It's lovely. It's quite large as well. It's quite large. Look at my hand. Okay, so this is about orchids. The only thing about this orchid I want to show you is this is my Exquisite from Exquisite brand. that orchid. I love it. I absolutely love that. I wear it with every opportunity. I just can't stop wearing it. I love it so much. I managed to source earrings, which are actually made by Coro. I'm not sure why it's so matching well together, but probably because it's classic. It's cream, enamel, and pearls. What can be better? So I'm really happy. But also, in addition to it, I have found Coro bracelet, which can also go here with be as a set. It's got slightly dusky pink tone to it. It's just a dash, creamier or pinkier than that. Maybe darker, just a bit darker. Doesn't really spoil it, the actual thing together. Or I can wear it with this other bracelet which I bought recently. Also, it's Coro. Coro had various lines of like branches of the brand, and one of the brands is Jewel Craft, which is quite popular, is more recent than actual Coro. And Coro, don't forget that they didn't sign as Coro for some time, but this one has got Jewel Craft here. But Jewel Craft is this way. Jewel Craft is one of the lines. Here you go. It's still Coro. It's not as expensive, but it just does the same job. Basically, it's the same thing. You can wear this with that brooch and with those clip-on earrings. I think it just looks stunning. It really is. You've noticed my new passion. I promised you to tell you about it and talk about it, and I just feel so thrilled even looking at it, touching it, reading the back stamps. But this one is Exquisite, whereas it's strange, they're so similar, aren't they? But this one is Coro. So okay, so that's that one. And the reason I've got this little Coro, it's not little, it's quite a set now here, because that was Coro is something I got from my sister. It's necklace. I don't particularly wear necklaces, and the reason is my neck is quite fat. Well, it's 42 centimeters, and I have to, and all of the Coro and most of the vintage necklaces you would notice if you buy them, they're all about 42 centimeters, which goes just right around your neck, and it's quite tight, and it doesn't give any sort of any room for breathing. So I need to get extension for that one. So this one goes like that. But that doesn't really matter. I mean, it's academic. I'm not wearing this. I haven't worn this yet. I had it for a couple of years now, and a brooch as well. But I was so thrilled to find that Coro bracelet, and also again, this is more. This is older. The actual timing of that Coro set is not as newish as this bracelet. Bracelet is there's a very subtle difference between that and that. But this one is also Coro, but it's Jewel Craft. So Jewel Craft is basically like a branch of Coro. But I don't care. I wore this not long ago to the restaurant, and I took pictures, and Richard said, "You look lovely, actually." And this is Coro separately bought, set of two clips. I don't particularly worry about the fact that this is enamel instead of, you can see this is blue enamel, which is perfectly compatible with this brooch, but the stones, they're not rhinestones, they're enamel. It doesn't really put me off. I like that. I could wear this instead, but I think this is not as suitable as that one, so I will wear that, I decided, with my blue orchid, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So that's the side. Now, my main passion of recent days, of recent months, more than days, of course, is Exquisite brand. And I want to tell you a few words about Exquisite brand because it is worth speaking about, and also talk to you about my new collection. And that collection is here in front of you. Some of the items I had before, some of them you might find strangely I've got two of, and I'll talk to you about that. And also that iris has got to go there. Talk to you about the actual collection because it's not all what should be there, and why some of the stuff is not there yet. So a few words about the actual brand. It's British jewelry company, and it did last only 56 years. Is not so much for a brand, not so long, but it was founded by engraver Augustus Harry Power and his friend Clarence Oswald Flint in the city of Solihull. And particularly interesting, this is where my husband is from, and I am extremely interested about that, of course, even more now, since I found out where it came from. I knew it's English brand, British brand, but I didn't know it's from Solihull. So these two men bought the jewelry business from a jeweler, Walter Archibald Parker Watson, and exquisite vintage costume jewelry became especially popular after the Second World War. The name was given, the exquisite name was given to promote loyalty to the national brand. So exquisite jewelry is normally enameled, hand-painted jewelry. It is recognized original, high-style, standard level and quality. Though the main brand name was Exquisite, they also produced Mirella and originally Myths and Magic by the Tudor Mint. They also produced sterling silver souvenir charms for tourists visiting the UK. Well, hand-painted enamel, made of gold, silver plate. It's very interesting. It's some of the things are you only notice when you look at them for a long time and through the magnifying glass, maybe, at least in my case, with magnifying glass and glasses, and you appreciate the beauty and the fine work of jewelers, and it's just art. It's so beautiful. It's highly desirable now. It's very rare now. It's getting rare, becoming rare. It's expensive. Collectible item, and this is what I have passion for. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I have realized now I've got so much makeup, and I am a little bit losing my, I can't say passion, but I think I'm losing passion for it as such. Maybe it's time to just slow down a little bit, which I'm trying to. I haven't bought makeup for several months now. Apart from some skincare, I actually haven't bought. No, I have bought 3 months ago, but 3 months in my terms is a very long time, believe me. So it does feel like it's forever. I actually did buy some stuff before my birthday. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now Exquisite. So they have several collections. So one of the collections, which is very, very popular, is birthday month. Each flower corresponds with specific month of birth, and I've got a list here. I've got a list which says what I already have and what I need to buy. Richard appreciated the word need, and though he does understand what needs is for in terms of collection. So when you collect something, it's like that. You need that, yes, though you might not need necessary. It's like lipsticks, or in some cases nail polishes. People collecting, and you kind of feel you need it because you haven't got it in your collection. So there we go. But also they have a collection of called trees and leaves, and they've got different ones: oak and maple, and this one is hazelnut. I've got talk to you in a minute about. and some other flowers like this orchid, for example. It's one of the items, not necessary collection. There are some other collections which I don't know the title, but I know there are several collections. So the interest of a collection is to have the whole set, of course, and the whole set is very, very challenging to get. The whole set consists of the brooch, a large brooch, like in this case, those are pansies, small bouquet, and then there is a large brooch, which is one single flower, always with a little bud. Earrings, clip-on earrings, like that in this case. Clip-on earrings, so brooch, large brooch, clip-on earrings, and necklace. They are very difficult to come by now. Necklaces and bracelets almost don't happen. I don't know. I'm happy if I had, if I was to find bracelet, primrose bracelet specifically, which is my birthday, which is February, and not necessarily necklace. I'm not so worried about necklace. If I had bracelet and clip-on earrings of each of these items, I would be just so happy. It might take time. I might find it. This was only 2 items I had for years and years. But all this, it took me about 3 months to build. It wasn't too long. It's in many ways of being lucky and or being able to to catch the item in time and have money for that as well. So each month corresponds with a flower. So for January it's Snowdrop, and Snowdrop is in my case it's with gold plated. It's gold plated. I think I need to show you through the magnifying glass so you can appreciate the beauty of that. So that's a Snowdrop, and I've got Snowdrop brooch, which I think I bought for about £20, and earrings, clip-on earrings. In many cases cost actually more. Buy it on eBay, buy it on Etsy, or from private collections, by negotiating with sellers, and in many cases they are more expensive. Then you've got so that's July, February, primrose, and this primrose is absolutely stunning and beautiful. But you can see what I mean, what I'm saying about the handwork, hand paint. This is, first of all, both they're very similar, but they're still different. They're not the same leaves, they're not the same flowers, they're not the same distribution of gold plate. Even inside of the flower they're slightly different, you see here and that. So you really need to kind of sit down and spend your time. That's what I call my time. It's very therapeutic for me. But I show you under that magnifying glass, so you can see this one is almost cream, it's very pale yellow, and this one is much more intense and happier, more gold there, maybe slightly more recent, not as old as this, I don't know, but they're both exquisite and beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning brooches. So they are Primulus, which is February, which is my birthday, and my dream is, if anyone wants to give me present, which I don't think anyone will, but just saying, bracelet, that's what I absolutely would love to have. And of course clip-on earrings, don't get me wrong. Okay, and then we got March. March is violet, or violas, I would say. I even went into the dictionary yesterday of agricultural something society. So basically violas and violets are the same. I read that violets is the most sort of more American term used in the US and elsewhere in Canada. Violets, the same as pansies, actually. The same pansies and violets are part of the same family, viola. So it's viola family. I very much like that. This is so beautiful and tender. So magnifying glass, come on, look at that. This is absolutely stunning. I love my collection. I love that. Even it's not full, I'm loving it. I love the tenderness of these flowers and the way they put together, the way the sparkle goes, the way the little ribbon at the bottom of each bouquet. It's just so gorgeous. Look at that. And look at these little clip-ons. How lovely, how cheerful. Here we go. So that's just my pleasure. So that is March. And in April we have iris. There are different irises. So each collection would have, as I said, it would have a bouquet of flowers. It will have one single large flower. It will have clip-on earrings, bracelet, and necklace. So no way in the world I'm going to have all of it for each of these items, but if I have large flower and small, and if I have clip-on earrings and bracelets eventually, I would be very, very happy. So this is iris. Iris is for April. So I do have brooch, which I'll show you here. Look how beautiful it is. And though iris, I'm surprised it came in April, because irises don't come until about June, don't they? At least in my garden, they don't come until about May or June. And these are two clip-ons. Oops. Yes, of course I have to drop one, so I'll just show you one like that under magnifying glass. That's it. So that is my iris, which is absolutely beautiful blue flower. So iris. And then we've got May, pansy. Pansy, I was surprised, and I was talking to my sister, who very much, she's expert in jewelry. She knows the history of it, and she's got her own channel, albeit it's in Russian, but it's still something that, you know, I sometimes draw from, understanding, etc. And I did ask her, I said, why do you think pansy and viola are very similar, very much similar, not here though, but they are generally violas and pansies are similar. Pansies are larger, and they went for pansy in May, though I think this is certainly something deserves a place in the collection. But I thought naturally it would be Lily of the Valley. And she said that because collection is purely English, and Lily of the Valley traditionally is known as a French flower, though I know that it was my mom's favorite, and it's very, very well known in you know, in Europe everywhere, but apparently not in England. Though in my garden I've got plenty of Lily of the Valleys, and I know they come in May. They come out in May. So I thought, you know, logically it would be Lily of the Valley, but it's not. It's not a part of that collection, though they did produce it separately. And while I'm holding it, let me just show you so you appreciate the beauty of that handwork. The handwork is so exquisite. It's so beautiful. It is exquisite, and the brand fully deserves the name. It's absolutely stunning, exquisite work. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's got little pearls, you see in the middle there. Each leaf in the middle, alongside, is got little pearls, which I've just noticed. Actually, I didn't notice before. Bad on me. But the actual bells, they're so beautiful. They are so gorgeous. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning brooch. I'm so happy I've got it. But that is aside. Now I mentioned that, and I wanted to say the pansy represents May in Exquisite collection, and as I said, each collection would have large flower and bouquet. This is a very beautiful, again, you can see it's a little flower and a bud, flower and a bud every time. The same in bracelets. So that is, right, let me focus, here we go. So that is pansy for May. Flower for May. There you go. There are so many different colors. I wanted something more blue, maybe like a natural, like real blue and white, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep looking, and I'm sure they've got different. They're not the same. They're all different. That's the thing about it. You've noticed already the two brooches. They are different. They're not exactly the same. Not exactly the same copy of each other. So that is May. In June we have a rose, and this rose is in the post to me. I will show you later when I get it. I like that rose, and I think I've got large one. I can't remember if I got large one or not. And then we've got fuchsia in July, and this is a fuchsia I had before. I had it for a while, for many years. I bought it also when I started just looking at this collection. Then I kind of given up. I'm not sure why. Now I would have had the fuller collection, maybe with bracelets. I never shut up about these bracelets. I wanted so much. Okay, so that is bigger. So this one is larger. You can see by the actual flowers a little bit. The whole thing is a bit bigger. Leaves are bigger, but I love them. You can wear them together. You can wear them together. Two fuchsias. Why not? What's wrong with that? Absolutely stunning. Again, each leaf. Look at the leaves. How they done. The detail of each of that is so precise and so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm overwhelmed with that. Love that so much. So this is fuchsia, and I will look for earrings, though in the meantime I can probably get away if I walk very fast, very quickly. I might get away with this, because this is similar color, violet, but really ideally should be set. And then we've got poppy. Poppy is also on the way in the post. I couldn't wait to do this video, but I will show you separately when rose and poppy arrives. The one I'm kind of skipping at the moment is cornflower. I will come around doing that. I didn't want to buy everything at once, and chrysanthemums I'm also skipping for a while. But I did buy brooch, carnation brooch for October. That represents October, and this is where I absolutely must use magnifying glass and show you all the detail of that beautiful handwork. Have a look, have a moment, just look at that little bud. Look at the bud. That's probably better. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable how beautiful the whole thing is. Every top end of each petal is painted in a different color, and some of them have got little sparkle on there on edges. You can see how beautiful this is. Such a beautiful work, and I just love it. I just love it so much. I'm so glad actually I bought these carnations. They are gorgeous. So earrings, that's my next one for that. Then in November, chrysanthemums. I like a large one, and there is a large purple somewhere going around on the internet. I need to look at it. And the December is Christmas rose and holly. Christmas rose is something, I mean, I've been living in the UK now for 23 years soon. 24 already. And this is something I never paid attention to. And I said, Richard, what is Christmas rose? Is it like a just general common rose that grows alongside the borders you walk down? It's not garden rose. It's like wild rose. And then I looked on the internet, and Christmas rose is a smaller plant. It's a smaller flower, which reminds me more of maybe daffodils and narcissus something, but not a rose as such. It doesn't even look like a rose. It's smaller, it's shorter, and it's got holly. Look at that, holly flower, holly leaves, edges. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. And I'm very happy that I've got clip-on earrings with that. And clip-on earrings come in more expensive now. They're not as though they're not bigger in terms of the actual material, but they're more difficult to find. So I've got the whole set. Well, not a whole set, because I haven't got a bracelet. I haven't got, look how sparkly it is. I haven't got bracelet, I haven't got necklace. I'm not bothered about necklace, but bracelets is something I will certainly snatch as soon as I see. And that is only one item, and another one is in the post as well, is I got oak leaf. And every time there is precision of a paint, precision of the detail. Look at those little hazelnuts. Look how beautifully they're sitting. They are gorgeous, aren't they? So this is from collection Trees and Leaves, and I'm not entirely sure yet if I'm going to start picking it up. I might have some items from that. I might not necessarily go ahead with it. I'm more interested in flowers, though it's quite interesting. It's quite pleasant. It will look lovely on a coat, on a scarf, on a jacket, just on any top, blouse. I don't know. I think it's a beautiful thing. And the interesting thing is you can collect it, and you're never out of date. This is never. It's only going to get more desirable and collectible as time passes. That collection is getting older. So majority of these items were made in, as I mentioned earlier, is 1950s, 60s. After the Second World War specifically, it was very popular, and it was very much sort of, educating people and sort of promoting the loyalty to the brand, to the national brand. So there it is. There you have it. I am so happy I've got to do that, and I look forward to expanding my collection. I look forward to hearing your views on that. If any of you may be collecting items like that and you find it inspiring, therapeutic, marvelous, just beautiful experience. So look forward to hearing from you. Have a lovely weekend. Happy Easter, everyone who celebrates Easter, and hopefully you have a lovely weekend. Enjoy yourself. Weather is lovely, very warm today, and promise to be for the rest of the long weekend. I see you very soon. Bye bye.